afternoon everybody and welcome to Crafty Clegg's Creations. My name is Jeanette Clegg and I'm coming to you today from the northwest of England where I live with my husband Timothy and our little dog Zach. Today is Sunday the 9th of May. I had to think of what day it was then. Yes, Sunday the 9th of May 2021, and currently here in the northwest it is miserable. It's dry today, which is, I'll take that, thank you very much. The past couple of weeks the weather has been atrocious. We have had wind, rain, hailstone, snow. Yeah, snow in May. But you know, it is what it is and we can't change anything, can we? So yeah, today is not so bad. It's a little bit overcast, it's a bit dull, but it's dry. And right now, I'll take that, I'm happy with that. I can cope with most weather apart from continuous rain. Continuous rain really does get me, it just gets me down. You know, you can, if you're going out in the cold, you can wrap up, can't you? You can put all your woolens on, nice big chunky coat, nice warm walking boots and thick socks and set off, and you know, walking around you can keep nice and warm. But the rain, as soon as you get out in it, you're wet and you want to come home, don't you? And there's no fun in that whatsoever. Anyway, I am 1 minute and 27 into my podcast and I digress already. But I'm not going to do, I'm going to keep on track. So we'll get going. So what do I want to say? So welcome back to all my current subscribers, and to those that are new that are joining me, you are very welcome and I hope you enjoy my podcast. Where you can find me on most social media platforms. I'm most active on my Instagram account and here on my YouTube account. I do have a small Facebook account and every now and then I do post things, but really I don't even know why I bother with it really, because I very rarely go and check it, and that's terrible, isn't it? Because every now and then when I do, I check and there might be an odd message on there. So I'll apologise for that. If anybody ever messages me on my Facebook account, please don't think I'm being rude. It's just that I very rarely go on there. Having said that, I should check it more often. I will try to do better, I promise. Anyway, so a quick update on what has happened to us in the past couple of weeks. Yesterday I went to the doctors and had my second COVID jab, so I am now fully covered. And thank the Lord, no side effects. I've not even got a sore arm where I had it done. No sore arm, no feeling sick, no feeling... The last one I had, the first one I had, made me feel a bit off. Just for 24 hours, I felt very drained, just wanted to sleep and just felt a bit yuck. But this time, nothing at all, superb. So I am fully covered now. Just need to wait a couple of weeks, I think, for that to sort of kick in, and then I'll be covered with my COVID jabs. I am so grateful, so grateful. Timothy goes and gets his second COVID jab tomorrow. I went to our local doctors, which is literally in walking distance from where we live, and unfortunately Tim has to go down to Manchester to the Etihad Stadium where Manchester City play football, and he's having his done there. But again, we have sort of said it doesn't matter, does it? It's a bit of a ride out. He gets his COVID jab. We would have gone to Blackpool if we'd have needed to. We'd have gone anywhere to go and get it, to be fair. We're just very grateful that we have been offered it, and you know, because a lot of people have not had it yet, and it does give you a bit of peace of mind for sure. What else has happened? Tim has been busy in the garden, can't get my words out. He has built me a planter. When I say a planter, now I don't even know how to describe this. I might put a picture in, I might not, it depends, because it's a bit obscure looking at the moment because it's obviously not finished. But he has built me, I could only describe it really as a platform to put all my plants on. I've done a lot of seedlings this year, that are coming up beautifully, by the way. And where we live right at the top of a hill, and for some reason we are inundated with slugs and snails, and they love every single plant, no matter what it is. I remember one year when we first moved here, I planted, is it called an oster? Oster? Can't remember. Beautiful big leaves, absolutely wonderful. And I loved it. I went and got it. It's quite an expensive plant, and I went and planted it, and it was, oh, I loved it. And the day after it was gone. It was literally gone the day after. I do not know how they do it. To say they move so slow, they certainly don't eat things that slowly. So he's built me sort of a raised platform to put all my plants on it to try and stop the slugs and snails from eating all my plants. So yeah, that's been done over these past couple of weeks. Tim and I had a bit of a discussion yesterday, and we think we might, over the next 2 or 3 weeks, hopefully get some days out. We've decided we're going to try and get a few day trips out. One day we're going to try and get over to the Lake District, which is about an hour and 20 minutes drive from us, which isn't, you know, it isn't that big a deal, is it? Have a nice walk around the lake, maybe take a boat ride across the lake, have something to eat. I don't know, maybe pick up a few little treats and have a drive back. Because, you know, we have thought about going away. And unfortunately, with Zach at the moment, he's hard work. I'm not going to go into detail with you, but his hard work, he's like a child. He's very clingy. He's here at the side of me now. You can't do anything, absolutely anything, without him by your side. He can't walk very far, and he's getting tired, he's skittish. So going away is just not something that we've decided we're not going to do, not for the time being. But we can have days out, because he can either come with us. I have my aunt doesn't live too far from me, so she would look after him for me. So yeah, we're going to go to the Lake Districts one day. We may take a ride over to York. We may take a ride over to Chester. Skipton isn't very far from us. Yeah, just some nice days out, and hopefully we'll get some nice weather. So that's what we've decided to do. We're going to wait a couple of weeks just until, like I said, Tim's had his jab and we're both fully covered. But yeah, I think that really, since the last time I saw you, is about the only thing that's happened, because of, obviously, we're still all in sort of partial lockdown. Here in the UK, we are slowly coming out of lockdown. We are now able to, well, I've been out and had a couple of social distance walks with friends. I've been and had a couple of lunches with friends in the garden, socially distancing, of course. And yeah, things are starting to slowly come back to life. But I just think it's going to take a while, because people are really, really cautious. I'm cautious. You know, I am a bit cautious, because I think you have to be. I mean, the nurse said to me yesterday, I said to her, when I'd had my second jab, is it the same as the first one? Do I need to wait 2 to 3 weeks before I feel confident? And she said, yes. She said, but what we are advising everybody to do is behave as if you've had no cover at all, no injection. She said, still be as cautious and behave just like you would without even having a COVID jab. So that is what I intend to do. Anyway, I've waffled enough, haven't I? Blimey. 8 minutes and I've not even showed you anything. Right, so I am going to crack right on. This is a podcast about everything I love to do, which is knitting, crocheting, sewing, and most things that are crafting. I will turn my hand and have a go at anything. So in today's segments, I've got works in progress, finished objects, and a little bit of incoming. And at the end, I've got a very, very small shop update. Very, very small. But I'm going to show you anyway. So first of all, we will start with works in progress. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to show you, and I bet you're as sick to death of seeing this as I am, and I promise you by next podcast this will be finished, is my, are you ready for this? I'm sure you all know, Whitmore sweater. Now, I am doing really well with this. It's almost finished. I decided that I was going to do short sleeves. So I have got one sleeve done and got one sleeve left to do. So here is my short sleeve. I've done the body as you've all seen. Done my cast off, done the body, and I've done the short sleeve. Now, I haven't done any decreasing because I have got, although you can't tell because this jumper doesn't really show you very much, but I have got quite chunky arms at the top and I didn't want anything tight. So I've left it quite loose and unfitted, and I've just done, I think I picked up the stitches and I think I did 12 rounds of just stockinette stitch, and then I did a 1x1 rib for 8-10 rows and then just cast off. So I've just got one more sleeve to do and then it's finished, and I'm sure that you will be as happy about it, not ever to see it again, as I will be. I have enjoyed doing it, I'm not going to say I haven't, but like, if you're new to my channel you might not know, but I am not a massive garment knitter and this was a big undertaking for me. So yeah, hopefully one more night in front of the TV picking up stitches, and I wouldn't mind, it doesn't take me long, that will be finished. So I'm hoping that next time I podcast I will actually be wearing the Whitmore sweater to show you. I have done it in an acrylic yarn. It's done in the Stylecraft Baby Bambino. Let me show you the label in case you want to. So that is the label. It is done in that, and it is shade 3942 and it's called Mellow Yellow. I love this yarn. It's an anti-pilling yarn. Like I say, it's done in an acrylic, but because I did that for a reason, because I'm not a massive garment knitter, I was not sure whether I was going to finish it or not. So that's why I used a cheaper yarn, but I have to say I'm really pleased with it, and I have tried it on. It does fit. I'm not going to lie, I'd like to lose a few pounds around the old middle here, where I'm sure, well, I was going to say I'm sure we've all put a little bit of weight on over the past 12 months. Maybe you haven't, maybe you've been really good. I certainly have. I've put more than a few pounds on, but there's time to deal with that. Anyway, so that is my first work in progress knitted. The next one that I'm going to show you is a test knit that I'm doing for the lovely Lindsay of Stitch Create Love, and I'm just going to show you because obviously it's a test knit, so I'm not going to give anything away, I'm just going to show you. So this is the pattern. It's the carousel hat. Is that not just really pretty? I've actually seen Lindsay and I tried this on, and I mean, I do not suit hats at all. I do not suit them. But it is a really nice pattern. Lindsay has just released her carousel sock pattern last, I think it was Thursday or Friday last week, can't remember. It was late last week. And this is to accompany the carousel socks. Not got much to show you, to be fair. I sat last night and cast on. So I've cast on, there is 3 sizes, small, medium and large, or yeah, I think it's small, medium, large it is on the pattern, I'm not sure. And I cast on, it's a 1x1 twisted rib. Now I don't know, can you see that? Is that focusing? I don't know what colourway this is, because I got this in a swap, and I got this in a swap with Lindsay, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to use that in Lindsay's test knit. So that is how far I've got. I think I've got another maybe 4 rounds of that to do, and then I start for the pattern, and I'm going to use this one. Now I do know that this is Ellie from Craft House Magic. It was one I bought at Christmas last year to make my Christmas socks. I cannot think of what it's called, and I haven't got the ball band, but I thought that I would use this. It goes quite well with the green that I got from Lindsay, but I thought I would use this just because, like I say, I don't suit hats. I'm just not a hat wearer, and I thought I would make that and put it in my gifting box for Christmas. What a perfect gift that would be for somebody at Christmas, and that's why I'm doing it in the Christmas colours. So yeah, not a lot to show, unfortunately, but I have made a start, and I just wanted to show you. So that is the test knit that I'm doing for the lovely Lindsay. I'll pop that there. And then the next two work in progresses I've got are for crochet. Again, I've shown you this, and I have felt terribly behind with this for lots of reasons, and I'm not going to beat myself up about it. I'm just going to get on with it. What I am trying to do over the next couple of weeks is try and finish off. I mean, you've all seen my pile of bags. I've got lots of bags with lots of half-finished projects in, but there's certain ones that I want to get finished, and I've chosen the 4 that I want to get finished. 2 are crochet and 2 are sewing, and I am going to share them with you. So the first one that I am trying to get finished off is my picnic on the beach blanket. Now, you've all seen this, and I'm not going to unravel it because I haven't actually done that much more since I last saw you. I think I am now halfway through week 6. So this was week 6, and this is beautiful. I love it. So these are rays of sunshine, which, I mean, you can just see it, can't you? These are beautiful rays of sunshine, and here again are the sea, the sand, the waves. These are love arts. So it starts here. So you do the love arts, you do the sunshine and the sun rays, and then you finish off with the waves and the sea and the sand. So that is half of week 6. So I've done that side, and I'm now on to this side, and this is how far I've got on the second side. So I've done the love arts, and I've just done the rays of sunshine, and that's as far as I've got. But I am going to carry on working on this afternoon. This is going to be my Sunday afternoon relaxing project to see if I can get the other half finished. And then we've just got 2 more parts, and hopefully I can get that done for when summer does come. My daughter-in-law is doing the same one, and she's almost finished. She's just doing the border now, and it's absolutely stunning. I absolutely love it. So that's one of the projects that I really am wanting to try and get finished. It's done in Stylecraft Special DK. The pattern is by Eleanor. I always get this lady's name wrong. She's called Eleonora. Yeah, it's probably wrong, so I apologise if I've pronounced it wrong. But she is the designer and the owner behind Coastal Crochet. So that's who that is. And then my other one, bear with me while I bend down, is a crocheted one. And again, I think you've all seen this. Look at my hair. Anyway, won't talk about my hair. It is a Toft kit that I bought a while ago. And it is Santa. Is he not gorgeous? I am absolutely thrilled with this. The way that it's come together, I cannot wait to get going. But I need to finish that part 6 on my blanket. But I have made a start on him. And here he is. He looks a bit obscure, I must admit. Now, when I started this is started from the bottom and you go to his head. Now, for some reason, when I started this, I thought this bit here was going to be Santa Claus's head. But it isn't. If you turn it the other way around, it's Santa's belly. You can see his nose and the indentation, and here's his ears. Is that not just very, very clever? You can actually see it when you turn it round, can't you? So this is as far as I've got with Santa Claus. So the next thing is his arms and legs, and then hopefully the rest of him. I am really, really going to try and get my Santa Claus finished, and hopefully I'll be on my, border of my blanket by the next time I see you. It is a beautiful kit. So with the kit you get the pattern, obviously. You get the Santa Claus pattern. And this is still available on the Toft website. I have checked. You get, I think it's 100 grams. Yeah, this is 100 grams. And it's the Toft alpaca. I think it's alpaca. Let me just check. 100% wool. Made in the UK, 100 grams, approximately 225 metres and 246 yards. Hand wash and dry flat for patterns and kits. Oh, right. So, yeah, so we get one of the big ones of that. We've got the same for the body. So you get 100 grams of the cream, 100 grams of the skin tone in the kit. You get 3 red. Is that not a lovely, lovely red? I love this colour red. It's very, well, it's very Santa Clausy, very Christmassy, isn't it? I'm trying to be really organised this year for Christmas. After last Christmas, again, you all know, if you're new to the channel, go back a few videos and you'll see what I'm talking about. After the Christmas and New Year we had last year, Tim and I have decided that this next Christmas is going to be brilliant. We're going to go all out, all decorations, everything that all the fancy stuff we want, the fancy foods that we're going to really, really make up this year for missing Christmas and New Year last year. So I'm trying to be really organised and get everything just perfect. Anyway, again, I digress. And then the black for all the trimming. So you get everything that you need in the kit, and them are the colours. And I would highly recommend these kits. It also came in a tote bag. So that is something else that I am determined to finish off. So halfway through everything, but that's okay because hopefully everything will eventually get finished. So that's all my works in progress. Okay, so I think next we're going to do our finished items. I have got 1 knitted, 1 crocheted and 1 sewn. So I'll show you the knitted one first. So the first one I have got, oh no, sorry, I've got one hiding underneath. I've got 2 knitted items. I didn't see that underneath here. I shall show you. So the first one I've got is my Kylie beanie. I think I showed you this last time. You all know that I went and had a trip out to Black Sheep with Lindsay from Stitch Create Love and Karen from Stitches and Jacks. And we had a right old chin wag and it was really nice, and we had a wander around Black Sheep and I just fell in love with that pattern and the yarn. Anyway, the Kylie beanie is here. So it's all finished. Is that not, oh, I just love a little bit of cable work. Now, I am going to be a sport and put it on, but what you have to bear in mind is I don't suit hats. So it's just, I mean, I will have this is for me because this will go nicely with one of my coats. Let me put my glasses on and see what I look like. Oh dear. So you can see, can't you? I just don't suit hats, but I love this. I love, can you see? I love the cable work. I love everything about it. And it's so warm. And like I said, it'll go really nice. I've got a lovely mustard coat, this colour, and it'll go really nice for in the winter time. So I shall tell you what I used. So it was done on 6mm straight knitting needles. Oh, and by the way, the pattern is a free pattern. It's on the Black Sheep's website. Free download. Wonderful pattern, really easy to follow. If you're new to knitting and fancy a bit of cable, I highly recommend it. Really, really easy. So it used the Rowing Cocoon, which is this yarn, which I got from Black Sheep. It was a 100g skein, and this is how much I've got left. To be fair, there's not really very much you can do with that. I just kept it to show it to you. So it was it is, can't talk. Let me tell you what the makeup of it is. Oh dear. Can't really see very well with these glasses. As you can all see, I've got my old glasses on again because of the anti-glare. And I shouldn't really keep doing this, but I can't. Anyway, I just don't want to put my glasses on when I'm podcasting because the new ones don't have the anti-glare in, whereas these do. Anyway, so this is made up of 80% wool and 20% mohair, and it's absolutely beautiful. I could imagine it being a little bit scratchy if you made a garment out of it. I don't know as if I... Oh, no, I couldn't. I was going to say, I don't know as if I could wear that with a garment. I couldn't. I can on my head, no problem. But as a garment. So it's the Rowan cocoon, and it's a chunky yarn. And then the pom-pom on the top is as soft as anything. It really is. And that is a Trimmings faux fur pom-pom, and I got that from Black Sheep Yarns as well, but you can get them on the website. I think they're so inexpensive. I think they're about £2.30, £2.15, £2.30, something like that. They're very, very inexpensive. So yeah, that is my Kylie hat, my Kylie beanie. It's called Kylie beanie, and that's to go with my mustard coat. Love it. Okay, and my next item is my Year of the Dishcloths. I don't know if any of you remember, I am doing Year of the Dishcloths by a company called The Kitchen Sink. The lady is on Instagram and does have a Ravelry page. If I can get the link to it, I will do down below, but I'm not always 100% sure how to get links off Instagram and Ravelry. But I will put the name of it down below in the description box for you. Anyway, this month's is Bloom Where You've Planted. It's a nice checkered dishcloth. And I did mine in, let me show you, the Rikorumi. And I used like a variegated, like a mustard yellow, yeah, mustard yellows. What else is in there? Like a brownish colour, a bit orangey as well. It's really nice cotton, this. I really like this. Anyway, here is the finished dishcloth. You can't actually see the pattern very well with that, to be fair. Probably not the best colour for me to have chosen, to be fair, for you to see the pattern there. But I liked it. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters, isn't it? Because it's me that's using them. I've got quite a few now. I haven't actually got round to using any of them. Bear with me while I try and find it. Oh, where are they? No, they're not in here. Yeah, I haven't got round to using any of them yet. And I don't know if I will, to be fair. I think I might keep them all till the end of the year, and I've got 12 and I can start using them all together. But yeah, really like that. Really pleased with it. It's quite a nice cotton, very firm. So you can imagine that would be quite nice for... actually, it would be quite nice as a face cloth. But I don't use these, you see. So I will use them in my kitchen. Anyway, so that is my second knitted finished object. Blimey, I sound like I'm rambling on. Can I just have a sip of my coffee? My coffee today is in my, I love this mug. It's got little elephants on. And I think this is a Sainsbury's mug. This is from Sainsbury's. I'm just drinking a Dowag, but instant coffee. Nothing fancy. Right, so my next finished item is a sewing one. I showed you this last time. I've got her all finished. Let me just get the pattern out for you and show you. It is Fiona Field Mouse. There she is. It's a pattern by Sandra of House of Zandra. I did leave a link in, not my last video, the one before that. So if you go back a couple of videos, I did show you this. All the details to where you can find Sandra are all below that link in there. And here she is. This is Fiona Field Mouse. Is she not cute as anything? So, as some of you may be aware, my husband has treated himself to a 3D printer. And Timothy is at the moment printing every single thing he can think of. So at the moment, all my toys, dolls, everybody has got a pair of glasses. Everybody's got glasses. All the children have got whistles. What else has he printed? Oh, you name it, he's printed it. Anyway, digress. So this is Fiona Field Mouse. There she is. Is she not as cute as anything? All the clothes come off, so she's got a cape which has a little hood on. You can pull it over. So she's got a cape. I'll take a cape off. She has got a little dress on with a heart there, love heart appliqued on, and she's got a little white shirt. Does she not look gorgeous? I love her. I really, really enjoyed doing this. She's got little whiskers. Can you see a little whiskers there? Little beads for eyes. Yeah, really, really nice. Very easy to do. I will highly recommend Sandra's patterns. They are, if you like working with felt and you love making animals, then well worth going over and having a look. I got the pattern from, like I say, Sandra, and the felt was from Angela, who I used to work with down at the bobbin patch. Yeah, and that's all I've got to say about her, really. Really easy to make, really enjoyable, and really good fun. So she's going to go over here somewhere. This shelf here is where I've got all my mice, I think. This shelf at the top. Oh no, that's wrong. Yeah, no. So yeah, I did right. So this shelf here has got all my mices, and this one at the top is the bunnies. As you can see, I've got them all here as well, and here. I think I'm going to have to find somewhere else to start putting all my toys, and you won't be able to see, but on this wall here, that's all full as well. I will one day give you another tour of my craft room, because since I last give you a tour of my craft room, it's filling up. It really is filling up. There's going to have to come a point where maybe I stop. Don't think so, do you? And bear with me 1 second while I get the paper for this so I can show you the picture. And finally, I have managed to finish Grandma Zack. Now, let me show you the picture. This is Grandma Zack. I haven't done a bag, and I don't want to. I'm not doing that. So I'm going to do them both. Grandma Zack and Grandad Zack. Now they're called Zack and Joe. The reason I've changed the name is because this is Joe and Grandma. Oh no, Grandma must be Joe and that must be Zack. I don't know. Anyway, I've had this discussion before. Don't know, don't care. All I know is that I'm calling them after me and Tim. And the reason I'm calling them after me and Tim is because our two granddaughters always have called Tim and I Grandma and Grandad Zack, because we have the dog. So I'm Grandma Zack and Tim's Grandad Zack. So meet Grandma Zack. I have finally finished her. She's all, oops, she's all done. Minus the glasses. Is that the right way? No, that's the right way. Just bear with me. So meet Grandma Zack. I'll be honest with you, I haven't enjoyed making this. Don't know why, can't tell you. Don't know if it's the pattern, don't know what it was. But it was just something that I haven't particularly enjoyed. Now she's done, I'm glad I did her. But at the time, yeah, I wasn't 100% happy. But I did manage to do her. So she is done with Shapey's Katona. She's done on a 2.25 crochet hook. I used a clover and more. Tim made the glasses for me. My lovely friend Susan bought me the knitting needles in my advent calendar this Christmas just gone. And everything else is just, that's in the pattern. I haven't changed anything up. Like I say, I haven't done a bag. Don't know why, but I don't want the bag. I suppose I could do the bag and fill it with like another set of knitting needles and little balls rolled up. Might do that, don't know. Anyway, she's got a little love art. The only thing that I did different is I've made her a little pearl necklace, because obviously us grandmas all have pearl necklaces. So I've made her a little pearl necklace. She's got a love art here. And I omitted, the dress had like a little bit of embroidery all over it. It was just like a V, a little V stitch all over, and I didn't like that, so I didn't do that either. She's got a bun in her hair, so she's got hair at the back with a bun and the two, I don't know what they are, parting, or she looks like me when I've had a glass of wine. I did try to find, she's got 2 little ears there that I did try to find a little pair of earrings, because I always wear earrings. I don't know if any of you ever notice, I always have earrings in. And so yeah, I tried to put some earrings in, but my earrings that would have fitted her in there looked way too big for her. So yeah, I left out the earrings. So that is Grandma Zach. Grandad Zach will be being made sometime soon, but I'm trying to get things finished off before I start any more projects. So yeah, really pleased with her now she's finished, but I have to say I didn't particularly enjoy doing her. Love her though now. So she will go somewhere. Where will she go? She'll probably go on this shelf here, this one here. This is where most of my dolls are. Up that top one there, we have Luna. We have Paul, the crochet doll. We've got a few things up there. I will do a tour. If you fancy a tour of all my toys, let me know, and I might do a little video for you sometime next week. Like I say, I've got them all over here, all up there and here, and I've got a shelf full of them here. So yeah, a shelf's over there with them on. I've got them everywhere. It's ridiculous really, but you know, I enjoy doing them, so don't ever think I'm going to stop. So the next thing that I've got, and that I completely forgot to show you, and this is all messed up again, is a couple of works in progress, but for sewing, and I completely forgot. But I'm going to show them, you know, even though we've messed up. You're all used to me by now. It's never ever going to be a professional, see the camera's shaking? It's never ever going to be a professional podcast, and this is just how it is with me. What you see is what you get. Nothing fancy. Excuse me. So the first thing I'm going to show you, again, these are all things that I've had for a while, and I am trying to get through some of the kits and the things that I've bought and start to use up things, because it's ridiculous. I need to stop buying new crafting supplies. I don't need them. I know that no crafter ever says that, and I'm not going to stop buying new things, but I need to start using or making some of the kits that I've bought, or the things that I've bought. So I bought this pattern last year, and it's a Molly and Mama pattern, and it's a simple sewing folder, and I absolutely love it. I think I have shown you this before. I purchased all the what's it called? Tilda tea towel it's called. I purchased the Tilda tea towel, which is here. There's a few more there, but they're all very, very similar to this. It's that kind of thing. I purchased all that to make it with, because that's what it's all done in. Anyway, I started, not last night, the night before. Not got very far, I will admit, but I've started on it. Let me move that around so you can see. I've started on the embroidery at the front of at the front of the sewing case. This is what it is. I've printed it out on my printer. I've just put it on a piece of plain calico, and I backed it with a little bit of interfacing, and now I'm doing the embroidery. I'm just using a mixture of threads. I don't know what they are. I think some of them are coats, some of them are trimmings, but they all have, because I don't do a lot of this, I don't know how, you know, what the different types of threads are. But they've all got like a very high shine on them. That's all I can tell you. So that's as far as I've got. I've really enjoyed it. I really love doing these little things here like this. These are all, are they called French knots? So I've really enjoyed doing that. So this is another thing that, again, I want to try and get finished this year. Once this is done, putting it together, I think will only take me a day. So this is what's taking its time, but that's fine. It doesn't matter. So that's one thing that's in the making, works in progress for sewing, and this is my second thing. Again, it's a sewing case, and this is by the lovely Emma from the Vintage Sewing Box. And again, I think I bought this pattern last year and decided it's about time. I did think about making this. I've had a word with Emma, and I did think about making this and maybe popping it in my shop, but I'll be perfectly honest with you, the amount of work that goes into this, I could never sell it, because it's taken a while to get where I am, and you'd be better off making your own. That's all I'm going to say. It would just be too expensive. Well worth it, I think, but you know, if you're a sewer, you could easily make one of these. They're absolutely stunning. The pattern is well written. Everything about anything that Emma does is beautiful. Anyway, I've got it in one of my it's just a little plastic box. And I'm not going to go into too much detail because it's a paid for pattern, but it's covered with, I'm only going to show you this piece. I'm using Moda Grunge. So I've used a Moda Grunge for the outside of the basket, where Emma has done all pink. Mine is going to be all Moda Grunge. And then I have done, and this is only for the exterior, I have done 6 hexagon flowers. I've used all Tornalone Liberty, and I'm going to embroider a lazy daisy in the middle. So it sort of goes on there like that. So that's going to go on there. So there's that one. Then there's this one. Oh, I love Tornalone, the Liberty Tornalone. I love everything Liberty. Absolutely love it. That one. And I did say to Tim the other week, I said, when everything gets a little bit back to normal. Oh, that's nice. That one. This is nice. I love this one. Oh, look at that. Fab, fab, fab. Love that one. And then last but not least is that one. So that's as far as I've got with that. I've backed all my, it uses a special foam. I've backed all my foam. I've got my sides, my base, and all those ready to do the daisy stitch on. And then I'm going to apply them all to the pieces. So hopefully that will get sorted as well. Whew. Right, I think that is everything that I'm doing at the moment. Like it's not enough. It's ridiculous really, isn't it? But I can't stick to one thing. I just can't do it. I've tried and it's impossible. So I'm going to have a little teeny break now, just to have a sip of coffee, and I shall be back in a minute. Okay, so next I'm going to show you my incoming. So as you all know, I am very friendly with Lindsay from Stitch Create Love and Karen from Stitches and Jacks, and we all met up, and Lindsay very kindly gave us all a gift, and I didn't show you last time, so I'm going to show you now. So Lindsay made me this beautiful, oh I love it, is that not just adorable, from all these, well this one reminds me of Kath Kidston. All these pretty floral prints. It's got a really pretty floral, bigger floral print inside. That is ideal. See, I'll put things like little hexagon pieces in there, you know, when I'm doing my English paper piecing and stuff like that. So yeah, perfect size for things like that. So that's off the lovely Lindsay. And then alongside that I got, and Lindsay knows me well, look at these colours. I got a set of 3 minis from Giddy Yarns, Helen at Giddy Yarns, but look at those colours. Are they not me? Absolutely love them. So that was a gift off Lindsay. Thank you very much, Lindsay, if you're watching. And then Timothy also treated me. I saw these books and on a certain bookstore online, and he was looking through things, and I said, oh, I like that and I like that, I'd really like those books. Anyway, bless him, he treated me. So the first one, I actually saw this first one on Ali from Little Drops of Wonderful. I think she'd made, I don't know if it was a youngest daughter, no, I think it was her eldest daughter that she'd made, The Jester. I think she'd made this one for our eldest daughter's birthday, and I saw the book and I thought, oh, I've got to have that. It's absolutely gorgeous, because my youngest granddaughter is very much into unicorns, and look at this. So that is going to be made for her Christmas stocking. So this was an incoming item, which, oh, the things in here, guys, if you can, you know, oh, look at this. Oh, I just love it. Look at that Dobby horse and the unicorn. Look at the dragon. Oh, I love them. And Ali off Little Drops of Wonderful said it's a really good book. They're really nice to put together, quite easy. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to making some things out of that. And then my next one is the Unicorn's Dragon. I saw this, and again, because there's a unicorn on the front, because of my granddaughter, she loves them. She's very, very crochet worthy, my youngest granddaughter. She loves anything unicorn. Anything that you make her, she will willingly accept, willingly love, and care for it. So she is really, really good to crochet for. She loves it. But I would really like to make Fiona. I mean, it's not Fiona, but I don't know if you're allowed to say it on here. You know the film. But I love that. Is that not just gorgeous? There's some gorgeous things in here. Really, really nice. There's a pixie. Let me show you the pixie. And again, anybody who knows me knows I'm into pixies, fairies, toadstools, anything like that. Is that not lovely? Oh, I love it. There was something else in here that I quite liked. Now, where... Oh, look. Oh, I should love that, my little Lola. Anyway, so I'm not going to go into... You can see, can't you? So, yeah, this was my second incoming thing. So, yeah, Timothy bought me these two books. So, thank you very much, Timothy. Very kind of you. And I will soon be making something out of those. And then the next thing that I bought, I mentioned this lady to you on my last podcast, Helen from Mousy Makes. She makes some beautiful things, Helen, out of felt, and she'd made the cutest of little mice, and she'd used the felt, this felt from this lady, Hannah's Field it's called. I'll show you a card. I will leave, oh, I don't know if I can. I will try to leave the link to Hannah's shop. Hannah isn't on Etsy, Hannah's on Folksy, so I will try and leave the link to her shop down below. Anyway, I treated myself to some hand-dyed felt, 100% pure felt. And look at these, I'll show you them one at a time. Is that not lovely? They're like a minty green shade, all different sort of shades of green. That's the second one. Oh, they're lovely. This is the third one. That's quite a darker one. And then there's this one. So I am going to, and you got a free tea bag. Wild apple and cinnamon, my favourite. So yeah, I'm going to make a little mouse out of those, I think. Hopefully more than one, but that is what them are intended for. So that arrived as well. Then, I don't know when we had a ride out, Tim and I, but Tim and I had a ride out and we just happened to be going past Black Sheep, and I wanted a pink and a grey yarn to crochet a Rikarumi, not a Rikarumi, an amigurumi from Rico. It's a little mouse in a little tiny sleeping bag, and they didn't have the Rikarumi colour that I wanted, and I've been wanting to try this cotton for a while, and they had the colours that I wanted in this cotton, so I thought I'd give it a go. I haven't tried it yet. It is the Naturals, the bamboo and cotton from Stylecraft. Can you see that? So this is the grey. This is what I'm going to do the mouse in, is the shade. This is called Dove. And then I got the pink one. And again, it's the Naturals Bamboo and Cotton. And this one is called, oh, Pale Pink. So it's Dove and Pale Pink. So I want to crochet a mouse. This is what the mouse is in, this colour. And this colour is the sleeping bag. It's actually got a sleeping bag. So yeah, those was incoming over the past couple of weeks. And that's it. I've had a right old ramble, haven't I? Yeah, I haven't got anything else to show you. As you can see, I've had quite a few little treats, which I am very, very grateful for. I've got a few things on the go at the moment, but you know, still got plenty of time at home. We're still not going very far and doing very much, but you know, I'm hoping that now we're all injected, like I said, Tim gets his tomorrow, I think that might start to change very slowly and surely. So the last thing that I want to do is just show you my little shop update. I had a shop update on Friday, nothing massive, and there is a couple more bags left, so I thought whilst I was on here I will show them. Yes, so we have just got a couple of bags. This one is a drawstring bag, and I love this fun print. So there's a mushroom print, and this is a pin strap. It's a heavy woven cotton. It's got an accent to the top and bottom, to the base. It's a drawstring, so yeah, it's a nice drawstring bag. It's got the waxed braided cord. Let me show you. Tim does these really fancy knots for me, and he puts these fancy knots on the end. They're called, what does he call them? Diamond knots. It is fully lined with a soft blue and white star print cotton, and it comes with this little mushroom stitch marker. So there's that in the shop. Nice. I think so. I suppose I would do because I've made them, but you know, I think they're nice. And then there's this little notions pouch, which is quite a good size really. It's got a boxed bottom, and that has got the same mushroom stitch marker, progress keeper stroke zipper pull. I like them on there like that because they're really handy. I always have on my zipper pouches 2 or 3 progress keepers like that, because you can use them for stitch markers or progress keepers. It's a good size, so you could fit a small hand sewing project in it. You could fit an amigurumi project in it. The little mouse that I'm making, I could fit in there. And again, it's the same. It's got a red nylon zipper with the light blue and white star print for the lining. And that's the second thing. I told you it was only a small one this week. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching. I've rambled long enough. I hope you all are keeping safe and well, and until next time, take care, and I shall see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.